Hey everybody, welcome back to Nurse Love Addiction, Itsuki's Root. We just finished talking to Itsuki about what was on the USB stick, or what was supposed to be on the USB memory stick, which was that video of the three of us with the cat and Kyoko filming us, which brings up a good point. In this route, Itsuki doesn't even mention Kyoko, probably because we don't ask about who's filming. So that is something we need to keep in mind. But other than that, everything else pretty much happens the same, except, our discussion afterwards, which leads to talking about Prima and all that. And now that day has finally come to an end, oh man. Talk about overload. Every time I play through the scene, I still feel completely overloaded. So let's see. I'm sure now will take care of us, though. I'm at the dormitory building, staring up at my room. I heave a big sigh.
Nao-chan, いるかな?
It might never get finished. For some reason, Misitsuki's words are being repeated again and again inside my head. I open the door. As I open the door, Now just happens to be passing through the room, so she watches as I come in.
おかえりって何かあった?
Now looks at me with a bit of a puzzled expression, but right away she continues.
いつきさん?
Now's senses are as sharp as ever.
合ってたんだけど、そのだから言ったじゃん、ナオちゃんに隠し事なんて無理だって。
I make up my mind to tell her everything.
そっか。
Now places her milk cup on the table with a little thud.
こうなるんじゃないかなって、ちょっと覚悟してた。ナオも。
Yeah, you're not gonna try to erase my memories now that I know, are you? Are you now?
ナオちゃん。まず謝らせて。今までずっと本当のこと黙ってたこと。ママたちと決めたことだったけど、でも。いいよいいよ。私のためだったんでしょ?
Well, that's not entirely true.
そうだね。
I don't want her to apologize. She doesn't need to apologize for this. I was the one who never gave my memory loss much thought in the first place. I was just leading a carefree, floaty, jellyfish life. So...
いやー、逆になんか気を使わせちゃってたみたいで悪いね。
You know, considering we've played through the Now route, I can't... It just gives this conversation so much more fleshing out. I laugh a little awkwardly and scratch my head, and then...
でも聞きたいこといろいろあるな。話すよ。時間かかるけど。
And so, that day, we talk until late at night. According to Nao's story, when I was little, I was put into Hayazawa Pediatrics Research Center after being diagnosed with a disease that was going to be very difficult to treat. But actually, this disease was made up by the clinic, or by the research facility, rather. The reality was just as Miss Itsuki had told me. Nao also told me that it was true that on the open campus day, she asked Sakuya and Miss Itsuki to act as if they were meeting me for the first time. After talking everything through, Nao apologizes for having lied to me. I'm surprised by the extreme seriousness of Nao's apology. Of course I forgive her, but the seriousness in Nao's tone seems strange to me.
そんな怒りっぽく思われてるのかな、私。
no, that you don't even want to know Asuka, and you're gonna have enough to deal with on this route, so let's not pry into that. It seems like she thinks she has to get down on all fours and beg for my forgiveness, but it's not like I was going to be angry about it at all. Simply said, this night has changed my whole world. It's already past midnight by the time I get to bed. I can't seem to fall asleep for quite a while. By the time I check my smartphone next to my pillow, I see that it's already 3 a.m. From the bed above me, I can faintly hear the slow rhythm of Nao's breathing. The video clips I saw at the karaoke place. The things Miss Itsuki told me. Everything. Those were Miss Itsuki's words. Why is it for Miss Sakuya's sake that she would tell me that whole thing? Well, if she really wants us to get back together again, then maybe she would have to be honest with me. I assume if we take Itsuki and because Itsuki's already told us that her and Sakuya were fighting, and then she told Sakuya, go back to the girl you love, and now Itsuki has told us, hey, you and Sakuya used to be in love, so maybe Itsuki's really serious about this, more serious than I would have guessed at first. Does it have anything to do with the fact that Miss Sakuya kissed me on the roof that time? But thinking about it, Miss Itsuki has always been a mysterious person right from the very beginning. Starting from that, it's not what it seems on the first day of school. When I think about it, she's really given me the runaround this whole time, though I can't say it really bothered me. Today just happened to be the finishing blow. That was probably the right call. Inside the chaos of my mind, I'm reminded of the evening sky of a certain day. The red sky from that time I was riding on the back of Miss Itsuki's scooter, enjoying the sensation of the wind. Miss Itsuki's back as I held tight, and her voice so close to me. Though I wasn't that conscious of it, I remember that I did enjoy the feeling. There should be more important things from the past that I'm supposed to be thinking about. I don't even understand it myself. What is she to me? Well. Obviously, we are going to pursue this. It's an infinite loop. There's no answer. The only thing which is clear is that it's impossible to deny that I am drawn to her. So, could it be possible that I have feelings for her? Well, something tells me we're about to find out. The next few days, up until the week after that, they're completely ordinary school days. Though the classes are tough, but duty is duty. And once again, we really have to stop meeting like this. I'm just associating the karaoke place with the crazy past shenanigans. I've come to meet Miss Itsuki after class at the karaoke place, after being called out by her again.
なんでまたここに？今日は歌うため？なわけあるかい。
Really, Asuka, get with the program. The karaoke bar is not for singing. When have we ever come to the karaoke bar to actually sing? Except on our own, but like invited to the karaoke bar. It's never been for that. But...
むしろ前回のあれだけで話が終わったと思う方がアホだろ。
Wow, you actually want to tell us more information? Who are you? Not the Itsuki I know.
あんたには昔のことを思い出してもらわなきゃなんない。スコンとなくしちまってる記憶をね。記憶？そう。あ、でも別に困ってないけど、忘れてても。
I tell her honestly how I feel. She thinks it's weird, but...
こっちが、私が困るんだよ。Itsukiさんが。
Well, that would make sense considering what we know from the now route. Itsuki is definitely invested in this. Our memories.
それ。そのさん付け、とりあえずやめて。今から呼び捨てで。いいけど、なんで急に？昔のあんたは、さんとかちゃんとかつけて、私を呼んだことなんてなかったからね。
Didn't we have like the same choice with Sakia? Hold on. Now, last time on the Sakia route, I messed myself up because I wanted to go with the nickname, and so I guess I'm gonna play it safe on Itsuki's route and just stop using Miss. Though I am curious what nicknames Asuka would have come up with. I wonder if she would have called her Miss Fancy Glasses, just because that's what she's been saying to herself the whole time. And as I call her name like this, she grins at me boldly. She's looking happy. Why is she so happy about something like this? And rather just a happy smile, I'd say it looks a little disturbing.
いいね。それだけでらしく見えるじゃん、アスカ。
Asuka. My name. I feel like it's the first time she's used it to refer to me. The first time Miss Itsuki rather, has called me by my name.
でも。
Savoring the sense of it in my heart, something about it strikes me.
誰か他人を呼んでるみたい。わかった。呼び捨てにすればいいんだね。
Well, it's been already more than a year since we met, after all.
そう。
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
いつきは、なんで私が記憶を取り戻さないと困るの？ああ、内緒。
No. We've started calling each other by our first names. Can we, like that has to mean we don't keep secrets from each other, right? Please? No more secrets.
なんだと？
Mysterious as always, this girl.
いいから。で、ヌケコの記憶を取り戻させるにあたって。
Itsuki continues the conversation without paying any attention to my objections.
やっぱ、まずは形から入ろうと考えたわけだよ。形から？そう。呼び捨てにさせたのもそうだし、あとはとにかく昔のことをまずは知識として知ってもらう。調べてみたけど、記憶喪失患者の記憶を呼び戻す最もポピュラーな手法らしいからさ。へえ。なんだ、興味なさそうだな。自分のことなのに。
About me. That may be true, but...
全然ないわけじゃないけど、実感がないっていうか。
Right? Because as Asuka sort of feels like she is almost a different person now. Hold on, how do I say this and actually have it make sense? So, as Asuka might feel like she has a split identity now, right, with Itsuki sort of addressing her by a new name, which is actually just her real name or her first name, it's sort of the same with memories, right? Like, do you really need those memories of the past? They haven't seemed to be a problem so far. It seems to not have been a problem not having them so far, or I think that's what Asuka's logic is, which makes sense. Or at least brings up an interesting question of identity.
嫌でも聞いてもらう。1年間やそこらの話じゃないから長い話になるだろうし、今日どれだけ話せるかわかんないけど。ひょっとして今日一日じゃ終わらないとか。ざけんな、足りめえだろ。
Whoa. She's glaring at me. That's so scary. Why? Seeing such a threatening expression from Itsuki, something else suddenly pops into my mind. The small, plain-looking girl from that video she showed me the other day. Itsuki when she was little.
ちっちゃい頃のItsukiは仲良くなれそうな感じだったのにな。
I feel like asking her if she could return to being the way she was then.
さて。
Well, that could help. Itsuki is looking straight at me.
まず聞こうか。アスカってどんなやつだったと思う？
Well, can we use your answer? Because technically we know. And in this way, Itsuki proceeds with the conversation.
え？それは...
Asuka. It feels like my name and not my name at the same time. This part of me I don't know about. Thinking about it gives me a strange feeling. I'm gonna be a nurse. If I was the kind of girl who wrote something like this, holding on to that kind of dream, then I must have been...
優しくてしっかりしてた。
Itsuki bursts into laughter, or rather explodes into laughter.
なんだよ、だってさ。一言で言うなら、狂犬。
Wow. That's quite a loaded term.
はい。手つけられなくてさ、その上いたずら好きで。嘘。よく標的になってた私は毎日のように泣かされてた。うるせえな、なんだよ。いや、でもだって言ったことなかったっけ？わがままで乱暴者で自己中心的でって。
Well, I think your vocab was a little different, but yes, that is true. It does feel as if it's ringing a bell. Right, last summer when we were on our way home from the Dojin event.
泣いてる私を指さして笑ってたよ、アスカは。そりゃ楽しそうにさ。
Though Itsuki hasn't quite made me cry. Ever since meeting her again after entering Teito Nursing Academy, it seems as if our roles have been completely reversed.
でも。
I remember that video from when we were young. The timid, frightened little girl in the video.
あんな子なら。
Ignoring my part in it for now, I feel like I can understand how that kind of girl could have been an easy target for bullies.
一番ひどかったのはあれかな。ナメクジをいっぱい集めた風呂にすっぱだかで突き落とされたり。
Asuka, that's so shitty. That's like such an awful thing to do. It is something I could see a kid with a lack of a regard or with no regard for other people's feelings doing just to get a laugh. It also makes sense with Asuka because it's almost like you could see her personality going that way as well, I guess. So the Asuka we know now is very, honest to a fault almost. And we see that sort of expressed that honesty expressed in a certain way. So we saw it with Yuki when she decided to piss her pants to make Yuki feel less self-conscious. That was just like her. To me, that was just like a very honest act of, I'm going to do this to make her feel better, and I'm not really going to think about what anyone else thinks because this feels right to me. So she does that. So, for instance, that. And we see sort of that honesty expressed very similarly in other ways, I feel like, throughout this VN. But then we go to her past self, and I feel like you see that same honesty and that freedom, but almost more mean-spirited. So I like how you can kind of see Asuka being either way, if that makes any sense. It does to me, at least. But, so I could see her doing something so outrageous, like pouring slugs on a poor girl while she's taking a bath, because it's just that very, like, honest, expressive, also very mean-spirited, but, it's that kind of act that I could see, Asuka doing.
Yeah, それは嘘だけど。それ系じゃせいぜい背中に
Oh, well, never mind. Itsuki just, God damn it, Itsuki, you want us to trust you or not, girl? But still, my point still stands.
ま、問題は入れられたのが小さいアマガエルじゃなくて、でっかいウシガエルだったってことかな。なんか、すみません。いいっていいって、昔のことさ。大嫌いだったけど。
Sometimes I feel like you still hold it against us, Itsuki. Even just like a little bit to blow off steam. I really hated her. Being told directly, there aren't many words with such a sting to them as these.
私はさ、後から入ったんだ、センターに。あ？もともと私は別の児童養護施設にいてさ、ある時健康診断の一種って感じで妙なテストを受けさせられて、その結果灰沢小児医療研究センターってところに引き取られた。その頃にはもうアスカやサクヤたちはセンターに先にいて、グループの一つで私は後からそこに加えられたんだ。まあ極度の人見知りだったしさ、なんかいきなり得体の知れないところに連れられてビクビクしてたし、殻に閉じこもりまくりだった。それを無理やり引っ張り出したのがアスカだったんだ。そうだったんだ。
So, could it be that? Part of the reason why my past self used to tease Itsuki was with good intentions?
こっちはいい迷惑だったけど。私を子分にでもしたつもりだったのか。よくセンターの中連れ回されてた。探検だとか言って。ほんと迷惑。知ってっか？センターの中には警備員みたいなやつもいてよ。勝手に出歩いてるのバレたらすっげえ怒られるんだ。
Oh man. This face Itsuki's giving us, like, I don't think we've ever seen it before. It's crazy.
すみません。私ら子供が入っちゃいけないとこもいっぱいあったし、それがバレた時は反省部屋って小さい部屋に閉じ込められてさ。
Oh, that's like child abuse. It's awful. What kind of child was I? Seriously?
いつきもそん時はアスカが全部自分のせいだって私をかばって私はお咎めなしだったよ。
Right, well, there's some good. A little bit.
で、その分アスカは丸2日飯抜きで私たちの部屋に戻ってきた時はヘロヘロでさ、バカだろ。
Even as she says she was such a fool, for some reason, it doesn't feel like she really believes it. Though I can't explain it well.
昨夜にすっげえ怒られてた。ざまあなかったね。
I could, I'm just having images of like little Asuka and little Sakia bickering because we never see Asuka really stand up to Sakia as an adult, but I could see it happening as kids. The Asuka that we're told as a child, I could see that happening. It's kind of cute.
昨夜さんに。ああ、私が毎日のようにアスカに泣かされてたとしたら、昨夜は毎日のようにアスカに怒らされてたんだぜ。
Some things never change. I mean, the second part of that's true. Some things never change.
そりゃもう二人が言い争ったりなんだりしてるのは日常風景だった。昨夜ってほら、あの頃から今みたいだったから気の強い姫体質。そういや、あの映像でも一番違和感なかった。
Little Miss Sakia on that old video. In contrast to being Itsuki, Miss Sakia just seemed like a smaller version of her current self. Proper, beautiful, and straightforward.
まんま歪みなし。私とは大違いだね。あ、抜けこともか。
I can't come up with anything to say.
まあ、だから驚いたよ。デート看護で初めて会った時。大幸妹から昔の記憶がなくなってると聞いてたけど、全然別人みたいになっちゃっててさ。
Well, about that.
こっちは必死で昔のあんたに追いつけ追い越せでやってきたってのに、昨夜は純粋に喜んでたみたいだけど。
Wait, what does Sakia feel happy about?
なんて言いますか。
Trying to catch up and surpass me?
いい、その辺はスルーして本題に戻ろう。アスカの話。アスカ。なんだよ、もうそっちも呼び捨てにしてんだからいいでしょ。いや、そういうことじゃなくて。何さ。なんでもないです。はあ、なんだ、しっかりしてくれよ。ただ思い出話に花咲かそうってんじゃないんだぜ、これは。
Whoa. Come on. How can we be honest with you when you're never honest with us? I mean, you are, but you hide a lot from us too. Come on, Itsuki. I don't know the reason either. Miss Itsuki is just calling me by my name, Asuka, in a way that does feel familiar. But I wonder why. Why does it generate this strange feeling in my chest? Miss Itsuki grins at me teasingly.
聞いてもらうぜ。まだまだあんだから、アスカの悪行。
Just gonna torture us. I pull my shoulders up to my ears. It's already dark outside by the time we leave the karaoke building.
おお、夜になってる。大幸妹、怒ってるかな。大丈夫だと思う。遅くなるかもとは言ってあるから。 そりゃよかった。あれ怒らすと怖いタイプだろ。
Oh, you have no idea, Itsuki. You have no idea. I never, never, ever, ever want to see Now angry again.
どうかな。いやー、それにしてもすげえ話だな。ですよね。
There's an expression of dejection on my face. There really doesn't seem to be an end to Itsuki's stories about my past. Hearing about how naughty I used to be is sure making me feel groggy. Though Itsuki seems to be having a lot of fun talking about it. Although she didn't get so carried away as to forget to keep up the abusive name-calling in between the episodes.
狂犬、バカ、アホ、悪ガキ、いじめっ子、悪の親玉、プチ犯罪者。
Wow, that's a lot of nicknames. I'm sorry, Itsuki. I feel like that must have really affected you, because you seem really invested.
うん？いろいろ言われたなぁと思って。気にすんなって。あんた、抜け子のことじゃないさ。じゃあ、帰るか。
There's that. It's not really you. I'm guessing that's gonna come up, something about a split identity. Because that seems to be what this whole conversation with Itsuki has been hinting at, or setting up at least. Yeah, it's all about Asuka, not about me.
っていうか、抜け子っていうのも大概な悪口だよね。
I've gotten completely used to it, though. Itsuki turns back again to face me after she started walking already.
そうそうだよ。いくら今の私が間抜けの抜け子ちゃんだからってさ、ブー。違う。
There was another route where that got brought up. I think it was Sakuya's route, correct? Where Itsuki asks us if we know why she calls us dummy girl. And Asuka thinks, well, it's because I'm stupid, right? Itsuki's like, no, it's not what it seems, duh. Or something like that.
違う？何が？抜け子の意味。
There's a certain sharpness to Itsuki's voice.
教えてやる。抜け子の抜けは抜け殻の抜けだ。抜け殻。アスカの抜け殻になんて私は興味ないんだよ。とっとと中身取り戻してもらわねえとな。
As she finishes the sentence, Itsuki lightly waves at me and takes off.
抜け殻の抜け。
I have no idea how to respond to this. I'm just standing there with an idiotic expression on my face, watching Itsuki go.
なおちゃん、ご飯作って待っててくれてるのかな。
Wow. So we got some more light shed on the past and on Itsuki, because she's definitely been pretty secretive in the other two routes. Couldn't really get a lot out of her, but we know a little more now, which is good, and we do know the official reason for us being called Dummy Girl, which, yes, was implied something more than just us being kind of dumb at times. And we'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes next time. Anyways, I'll talk to you then. Take care.